Right. Huh. I feel like all my videos now until the end of the year are going to be kind of chaotic, running around like a headless chicken videos. We'll go with it. Today I am reviewing The Outcast by Sadie Jones. This book was... I picked it up because I picked up another book, I can't remember which one. I think I've read it, whatever it was. And went literally shot into Waterstones to buy a book and go out again. And I got in, got the book, and the guy pointed out to me that it was buy one get one half price. So I thought, I'm not going to turn down that offer, never do. What the hell do I buy? Oh god, I haven't got time for this. Excuse me, sir, what of these books should I get? Which one would you recommend? And he recommended The Outcast and said it was one of his favourite books that he'd read that year. And I think this was last year. So I picked it up. In fact, it might have been earlier this year. But either way, I picked it up. And at first, I wasn't really that into it. The first sort of 60 to 80 pages, I was kind of like, it's kind of boring. I'm not really into it. I've read this like a week. It took me a week longer than I thought it was going to because it was a bit slow in the beginning. I was kind of not interested. It's about a guy called Lewis, and he's gone to prison. And so it's about his life before going to prison and then after prison and kind of his whole journey, and it's a very emotional journey that covers like 7 years. And it's also about a girl called Kit Carmichael who has always been friends with Lewis and has always been a couple of years younger and always kind of been in love with him as well. So yeah, it covers a lot and it's really interesting, but as I say, it's quite slow to begin with. But then after the first sort of 80 pages, around the 100-page mark and onwards, it gets really interesting. When the first big parental event happens, you're like, whoa, and it goes crazy from there. This book, warning, I had no warning of this, and I'm glad that I don't have any mental health problems because it did open my eyes to self-harm. It opened my eyes to alcoholism, which I know a lot about from family members. There was quite a lot of things in here that I know a lot about from the point of view of watching someone else go through it, so to read about someone going through it is very interesting. So yeah, alcoholics, self-harm, going to prison, beating family members, lots of really harsh stuff, but I think it's handled so beautifully. Yes, so brilliantly done that you don't feel uncomfortable. Well, you feel uncomfortable, but not in like a I shouldn't be reading about this kind of way, in like a, oh my god, is this what people go through kind of way. So yeah, I think it's really, really brilliantly handled. The writing style is really, really interesting. It's set in the 50s as well, so it handles mental health problems from the point of view of 60 odd years ago. So that's really interesting as well. So yeah, the whole thing, it's post-war in the UK. Most post-war things that I've seen are usually in America, so it's interesting to read something from the point of view of the UK. Yeah, I really, really enjoyed this and I would recommend it. You just gotta push through the first sort of 100 pages or so. And then it gets really, really, really interesting and I could barely put it down. And yeah, that's everything. Thank you for watching. Yes, thank you for watching. Words. Okay. I will have videos out on Mondays and Tuesdays now, so I will see you on Monday for... What did I decide I was going to do on Monday? I'll see you on Monday for a musical film review, and then hopefully on Tuesday I will have a review of the Harry Potter series as a whole, which will be interesting. Bye!